Hey, what's up and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hey friend. Today I am going to be showing you how I do my everyday makeup routine. So basically you're going to be seeing like how I do my makeup, like if I'm going to work every day or something like that. Not that I wear makeup every day to work, because I'm keeping a buck with you, I don't, especially since we have to wear masks. But you know, this is just something that, you know, if you see me on a regular day, this is how I'm gonna wear my makeup. So before we get into the video, I will ask that you hit the subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that way you can see when I post videos. So let's get started. Now, as you can see, my eyebrows are already done. For my eyebrows, I basically use a eyebrow gel pen that you can get from any beauty supply. And I also use this Mega Concealer by Mora. And then to conceal the top, I basically use my foundation. So before we put on our foundation, it is so important to put on some primer. Now, if you have oily skin like me and large pores, let me show you what will help. Now, back in the day, I used to use like different primers, but they just dry out your skin, which is weird for me because my skin is very oily. But it got to a point to where these primers was drying out your girl's skin. I don't like that. And not only that, I would typically use those other primers for if I was doing a more matte look, but I'm not really into the matte look anymore. I like a more radiant look, so let me show you what I use. So I use the NYX Bear With Me Jelly Primer. I'm telling you, once I got this stuff and started using it, I've been hooked. It's really good for oily skin, and it basically reduces the look of pores. So if you're like me and you got big pores, use it. I love the jelly texture that this has. Let me show you the consistency. So yeah, that is basically the texture of this stuff. So, but I don't need that much, so I'm putting some of this back. But yeah, you only need a little bit. It is so hard to maneuver with these nails because I'm scared. Like, I don't want to poke myself with these nails. Like, these things are freaking sharp, y'all. Sharp. Okay. And then I also like the fact that when you put this on, this primer kind of reminds me of the Milk primer, the Milk Ultra Grip primer, because it's supposed to keep your foundation on. That's why it's kind of sticky when you touch it, because it's supposed to grip that foundation. It's supposed to grip the foundation so that way it has less of a chance to come off. Because I hate when you wear foundation and it rubs off. Like, I'm so glad I don't wear foundation that does that. Or maybe it's the primer that helps. So also guys, here's a tip. Whenever you are gonna wear like a primer that may dry out your skin, or a primer that is gonna give you more of a matte finish or a matte look, make sure you moisturize your skin first. I don't care if you have oily skin or dry skin, like make sure you moisturize, like period. So let's get into it. So for my everyday foundation, I love to use the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. It is my absolute favorite and my go-to. For those of you who watch my videos on regular, y'all already know. Y'all already know. Okay, so next for concealer, I absolutely love the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And for concealer, I used to just smear it like all under my eye, just I used to put a lot on, but nowadays I just dab it like that, and then I put a line here down the bridge of my nose, here and here. And that's pretty much all I do for the concealer. So after that's done, I basically blend it out with a brush. Okay, so after I'm done blending in my concealer, I like to go over it with the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand because I do like a glow, as you all know. And I basically just put it in the same spots that I would the concealer. Okay, so now that we're done with glowing, next I like to go in with some HD setting powder. And I like to use the e.l.f. HD setting powder. And sometimes I apply it with a beauty blender and other times I just use a brush. And I don't really bake when it comes to my everyday makeup. I just like to pat the powder wherever it's gonna be. So I just pat some, basically dust some under my eyes. Okay, so next we are gonna go in with the contour color. So for the contouring, I like to use the Love You First palette. It is the Rose Gold and Ivory. So I like to use that brown color there. Okay, so next I like to contour my cheeks. So I'm gonna dip into that same color and just brush upward like so. Now I know that you all probably noticed that I didn't put barely any foundation on my forehead because I don't like to do that. I rather just blend my foundation into my forehead because yeah, they get to be too much, especially when it gets hot. Like I don't need to be sweating. I don't need my hair products and my foundation to be mixing up. Like no, just no, no. No, ma'am. Okay, so after that is done, I want to go ahead and put on some blush. Now I don't have any blush, but I will use eyeshadow. So I'll use a color like this for my blush. That simple. And then I'll put it in the same spot that I put my contour. Like that. Blush is essential, okay? It warms the face. And that's important. I like to look sun-kissed. So, yeah, it's important. Okay, so that's enough blush. And last but not least, some highlighter. So I tried this highlighter last week and fell in love with it. It is the Saint Lux highlighter. And I love it. And then I just put it along my cheeks at the top of the blush. Going upwards, of course. I love the way this looks. Love it. Under the nose, chin, forehead, and the tip of my nose, bridge of my nose. And that's that. So now we get to the fun part, which is the eyes. So for my eyes, I do like a little bit of eyeliner every now and then. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But let me show you the eyeliner that I use. I like the Ultra Precision Eyeliner by Dose, or however you say that name. So I'm just gonna line my lash line with this. Next, I like to go in with some mascara, and my favorite mascara is the Kush Mascara by Milk. I feel so naked without my lashes, but that's about to change. Don't even worry, y'all. So, I really like this mascara though. Big difference, right? It does the job. Okay. So for my favorite part, the lashes. So as you can see, these are the Remy 3D Eye Envy lashes, and I have them kind of wispy, a little fluffy like, and they're not too thick, don't have too much volume because it's an everyday look. So I don't really be needing to do the most when it comes to the lashes, you know, especially at work. I ain't trying to have no big thick lashes on at work, like no. I want to look as natural as possible. When it comes to work, leave the bad bitch lashes at home, okay? Leave it at home. That is not the place. Okay, so whenever you are sizing your lashes, remember to cut the shorter side, okay? Don't cut the ends, but cut the shorter side. I always end up having to cut my lashes because my eyes are not that wide. And then for the lash glue, I like to use the Super Hold. And you can get this from any beauty supply, and it is also the Eye Envy brand. So I like to make sure I put enough glue on here, and then I like to wait at least 40 seconds to make sure it's all sticky and whatnot. So while I'm waiting on this to dry, because I like to multitask, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my lip gloss. So before I put on my lip gloss, I did hit my lips with some Carmex, because that's what I like to use to moisturize my lips. Well, one of the things I like to use. And I'm gonna go in with some Stay Glossy. And no, I'm not gonna line my lips because no need. All right, so our lashes are done, and that was a struggle because I'm rusty with the lashes, but we're done. This is the everyday look. So we just top it off with a dewy finish. So I really hope you all enjoyed watching me do my everyday makeup look. If you like this video, remember to give me the big thumbs up. Also, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that way you can see when your girl posts videos. Until next time, peace.